Hey everyone, this video will be going over this Suburban right behind me here. Pretty special Suburban. This is our number 100, so the number 100 build that we've done. And let's get right into the tour. So here it is. This is a 1994 Chevy Suburban. It's a half-ton, and I mean, really cool story about this is this was one of my friends' family's cars. So they bought it, I think, like in 96, 97, somewhere in there, and then we bought it from them to convert. So really cool story there. And when we got it, it had a bad transmission. And that's, as far as, you know, why this is number 100, kind of like why it happened this way. Call it destiny, I guess you could say. But we at SUBOVERLAND are really proud of taking, you know, stock rigs like, you know, like our Suburbans, and turning them into something that can be used in almost a second life. So this thing has 195K, and to a lot of people that seems super, I guess, high, you could say, but I mean, it has a ton of life left in it. When we got it, it had a bad transmission, so we put a rebuilt transmission in it and did a lot of, you know, other work. Has a new water pump, all the fluids, tune up, just like our regular, you know, models do or have. This is, the tires are 33-inch General Grabber ATX, and then 1.5 inch lift. And a cool thing about number 100 that we're doing, this is our new, you know, logo that we'll be putting on some of the vehicles here for the future. And if you guys are really hardcore GM guys, you'll recognize this font. It is somewhat like the 80s Suburbans, or older too. I forgot what year they stopped using that, but. And then in the back here is the tire swing. I'll do a separate video on this updated tire swing here shortly. And here's the other side of it. And as you can see, you know, there's paint missing, and I think it just looks cool, like the way it is. A lot of people may have just been like, oh my gosh, let's paint the whole thing. But again, we're turning these cars into something that is really mechanically sound and ready to go, not necessarily show cars. That's not what we're doing. We're giving, you know, a great affordable product and a second life to these really, really awesome Suburbans. Just a great drivetrain that GM came out with. Cool thing about this era too, I like these dashes for some reason, the square dash, and then the lights. It's kind of, I don't know, it feels 80s to me. And then the interiors. This is my favorite cloth interior. It never rips. It's ridiculous. Such a good interior. And then you have, you know, like the carpeted side panels, and it's just a fun interior. I really like it. And it's blue. No one's doing blue interiors anymore. And then inside here we did a 1500X and the Dometic CFX 28 like we usually do. And then this is the third seat, and this is on it slides back and forth. So, and then this is the full Son package. So vent fan, light, and mattress. And then these are the sliding drawers underneath, like we've done in other videos. So here's the, you know, cubbies that we do. These 90s ones are cool just because you have like the deep storage down in there, because that's where the spare tire originally is. And then, you know, the ceiling. This is just a fun. I'm super jealous. By the way, this build is going to Canada too, so kind of fun. And he's going to be traveling all over the place in this thing. And then these drawers, like all the other ones, they pull out and have a ton of storage underneath there. And these swingaways, the main reason we started, you know, making them, well, I thought, you It'll be a great product for, it's a great add-on for our clients, but also for people that just, have their own Suburban and want to swing away. And so we'll be selling these too. But as you can see, you can still use it with the barn door. And if we didn't have these, the tire goes up top, which, it works, but it's hard to get down. And this is just so much more simple with the swing away. And we use it, it's mounted to the stock bumper. And so there's no extra modification of a bumper or anything like that. And it works out great. And then to close the swing away, you just grab it, swing it around, and then went down like that. And then you just start, you twist the stopper on. Oops, sorry, that was video all over the place. But yeah, you just tighten it down. And again, if you don't have, a good stop on these, they're just going to rattle around. So there it is. I also forgot to mention some of the add-ons that this client wanted. Tow mirrors are right here, and then these vent shades. These are really sweet. I'll do a separate video on these later on. But this, you can crack your window and not get rain in, and worry about it's just more secure, so you can have the fan running. So it's a really good add-on for sure. And then inside, I think we did a trailer brake and this Bluetooth single DIN radio. So we do those now, and I think that's about it for add-ons. So that concludes this video tour of SUBOVERLAND number 100. It's kind of weird to even say that, not like in a bragging way or anything, but I just had no idea that we would, I don't know, I had no idea that we would be selling over 100 of these things when I started the company a couple years ago. So I'm not all about like numbers. Comparably, I probably don't make like a big salary to a lot of people out there, but who's comparing? I really am passionate about the outdoors and getting out there, and the best way to get out there is in a four-wheel drive rig. And so that's kind of how this was, thought up, and here we are. So thank you to, first all the clients, especially the ones at the beginning, and there's just a lot of trust there, selling these things. And, I thought it was crazy that people would, buy something sight unseen, and here we are, over 100 of them again. And it's really cool that there's still like that trust out there. At the beginning, people were, wondering all the time, like, is this guy legit? Is he just going to run off with my money? How good are the SUBOVERLANDs? The list goes on. And it's been fun. It's been super fun. And we aren't perfect. We make mistakes. But we can definitely say that we're honest about what we're doing. And I hope, people see that. And I know it counts for something. And again, crazy, but thank you for all the clients out there, and then thank you for all the followers and supporters on all the social media. I learned so much from you. It's crazy. I know there's a lot out there. You got the keyboard warriors, and they're commenting and ragging on product, and I've heard my fair share of all across all the platforms. But a lot of those people, I've taken consideration what they said, and have changed some things about what we do. So thank you for all those people out there too, even though it hurts sometimes. And thanks again. And I'll try to be better with YouTube. I try to get at least a video a week, and just a lot going on here. But again, thank you. And till next time, we'll do another video here.